Hi, Lee Yoder here, back with another educational video where I try to educate all of you out there who are interested in real estate investing but don't know how to get started. And I'm going to try to answer all the frequently asked questions and address the fears that are holding you back. So today's question is, what is syndication? You may have heard about syndication. It's what we talk about at Threefold a lot because that's what we do. We syndicate apartment buildings. So if you've heard that, you're probably wondering, well, what the heck is syndication? So I'll start with the definition. Real estate syndication is basically just a partnership between several investors, maybe a lot of investors, to tackle a real estate project. The investors combine their resources and capital to take down a much bigger project than they could take down on their own. Maybe on their own they could purchase, you could go out and purchase a duplex, but you want to buy a 100-unit apartment building, so you partner with others to go do that. An easier way to an easier term to understand it is just that syndication is just group investing. A group coming together to purchase a real estate property. How did syndication come about? Well, real estate syndication was established by Congress through the Jobs Act in 2012. This was in response to criticism that real estate projects are only available to the ultra wealthy. But through syndication, or group investing, really the door is open to everyone. You're probably also wondering, who are the players in the syndication? Who's involved in this? Well, there's really two types of participants in a real estate syndication. There's the general partners and the limited partners. The general partners are also known as the sponsors or the managers because they are the ones that are doing the active work. They're finding the deal. They're then going and finding the financing. They're putting the team together. They're finding the property management company. They're bringing the investors in. And then once the property is purchased, they're the ones that are going to manage it and operate it. Meanwhile, the limited partners, all they do is bring their capital. They invest their hard-earned money into the deal, and that's what allows the general partners to purchase it. They partner together, they purchase a big apartment building. Again, that's all it is. It's a group investment. That's what apartment syndication is. So if you're starting to understand what a syndication is, you may now be asking, well, what's that have to do with me? Would I want to be a part of a syndication? Well, I think it's a great investment vehicle, especially as a limited partner. And I think for a couple reasons. The first two have to do with the name, limited. You're a limited partner. Your risk is limited. Your risk is limited to the capital you invest. So it's very much like investing in the stock market. When you invest in the stock market, you can lose that money. And it's happened. People have experienced that. We lost 35% in 2020 due to the COVID crash or whatever. A lot of people lost 50% or even more during the great financial crisis of 2008, 2009. That can happen in real estate syndication, but your risk is limited. Meanwhile, as a general partner, your other assets are on the line. You also have a limited time commitment. So as a limited partner, you're not active. You don't have to do any of the work. You don't have to find the deal. You don't have to put the deal together. You don't have to put the team together. And you don't have to operate the property. You simply invest your hard-earned capital. The general partners will be the ones that manage the property. And finally, you get to invest in properties that are out of reach for us as individuals. So I could never go buy a 100-unit apartment building. You probably can't either. But through syndication, through group investing, we can partner and now we can go buy that property. And that's awesome because these bigger properties are so efficient. They do a great job of producing cash flow and building incredible wealth for everybody involved. Previously, before syndication, people like you and me couldn't be involved. Now we can partner, we can syndicate the deal, and we can all get in on it together. Hope this was helpful. If you have more questions, please reach out to us at info@threefoldrei.com. Till then, I'll see you on the next episode. Okay, so for all of you visual learners out there, like myself, I'm going to show you what an apartment syndication looks like. Start off with a guy or girl here. This is going to be our general partner or the sponsor. They find an apartment building. They get this apartment building under contract, or at least get their offer accepted. Okay, so they want to buy this. It's going to be a great deal. Problem is, they only have a little bit of change. Okay, they don't have the capital necessary to take down an apartment building like this. That's frustrating because this is going to be a good deal. They know this property is going to make money. They know they've got a good deal here. Meanwhile, you've got some folks over here, we'll call them the limited partners, right? Or the investors. They've got plenty of money to purchase an apartment building, but they don't have a deal. They don't have anywhere to put this money. This money's stuck in the savings account. It's in their Roth IRA. It's in a 401k. Sure, it can be getting a good return in a Roth or a 401k. It's not getting a good return in a savings account, but these folks they'd like to diversify. They'd like to buy an apartment building. Problem is they've got full-time jobs. They can't find an apartment building. Okay, they don't have a good deal. So we are going to marry these two people together, these two groups. the limited partners and the general partner come together, that's what a syndication is. When these folks come together, when the general partner, the sponsor, brings a deal, and the limited partners, the investors bring the money, they form a syndication. They buy this apartment building together. This is a group investment. So the general partner, the sponsor, provides the investment opportunity, this apartment building, the expertise, the management team, this guy or girl and his her team are going to run the property as well, but they're bringing it to the investors. Meanwhile, these limited partners, the investors, they just provide the capital.